New radio in the Door County Daily News here at Southern Door High School. We are joined by one of West Point's newest cadets, Thomas Jackson, a Southern Door senior. And Thomas, first of all, I guess take us through the moment that you found out, hey, I'm going to West Point.
Yeah, so it was a great moment for me. I was ecstatic. I saw that I received a nomination, and that was the final step I needed to be appointed. And so I jumped up and down, ran and told my sister, who was the only one home at the time, and it was a lot of excitement for me.
Now, this was a dream for you to go to the United States Military Academy. How long has it been a dream?
It's been a dream for me since 8th grade when I first talked to a West Point cadet. He was really integral in helping me decide that this was the place for me.
And you got a chance to visit West Point. What was it about that school and just that atmosphere that made it seem like, okay, if I get the opportunity to apply, this is where I'm applying?
Definitely. So I spent a week there this summer, and it was life-changing, honestly. I knew I wanted to apply, but it strengthened my resolve because the biggest thing for me is the people. All the cadets were motivated, hardworking, and people that I wanted to be more like. And so that really stood out to me, that I could be surrounded by thousands of driven people for the next 4 years.
It sounds like going to military academies is a family tradition. Your mom was just saying that you had another family member that went to the Naval Academy?
Yes, sir. My uncle went to the Naval Academy.
So does that kind of spark, obviously, every December, it's go Army, beat Navy, and vice versa. Any rivalries kind of branching from there?
I saw them over Thanksgiving, and there was definitely some good-natured teasing about my choice of college. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out over the next few years.
Now, in probably about 10, 15 minutes, we're going to have a ceremony in your honor with the school watching on. You have some members of the different armed force groups here in Door County. What will it mean to you to have not just the community, but also your classmates come and celebrate this achievement with you?
It's a really beautiful thing, honestly. I think that it's great and very representative of the care that our community has showed over the past 4 years. I think that I've had a great amount of community support, and so this is representative of what has been happening over the course of my life. A great community at Southern Door here.
And one of the other people that's here to support you, Representative Mike Gallagher, he's the one that kind of filed some of that nomination paperwork. What was that process to kind of talk to the representatives that could potentially nominate you to go to a military academy?
Definitely. So that process is like a college application in itself. Actually, I only applied to one other college just as a backup, but applying to other schools was easier than applying for a nomination. You know, you have to seek out letters of recommendation. I think it was 5 for his office. You have to get good grades, submit transcripts, and write essays, all for a nomination. So it's a big process there.
Has it sunk in yet that you're going to West Point this fall?
Yes, and it makes it a little bit hard to keep my mind here when I've already moved on and I'm excited to be at West Point starting July 1st.
What are you going to be studying when you're there?
So I'm an undecided major right now. We don't decide until the end of our plebe or freshman year. Right now I'm thinking biology or kinesiology, but I'd also like to do a Spanish minor, maybe a double major in Spanish.
And obviously, great student, but you're also involved in a lot of extracurriculars as well.
I am.
Is that going to continue when you enter West Point?
Yes, sir. There are many different clubs that are at West Point that I'm interested in joining. In fact, so many that I won't be able to do everything I'd like to, I think. There's a powerlifting team that I'm super interested in. There's a combat weapons team. There is a parachute team. And so there's not going to be time for all those things, but I know that there will be definitely good enriching opportunities there.
Thomas Jackson, Southern Door senior, but more important, the newest cadet for West Point from Door County. Thank you so much for your time, and congratulations once again on behalf of everybody in our fair county.
Thank you so much, sir.
You've been watching New Radio, and the Door County Daily News.